Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am Jared Hinkey, the MLS coordinator at KAAR, here to bring you another edition of Tips and Tricks.
In this edition of Tips and Tricks, I'm going to show you the new one-click comparable feature in Flexmls. You can get to this feature by typing in an MLS number or an address into the quick launch bar. I will go ahead and type in an address here. And my first option will bring up the listing and that default report. Down here at the bottom is the new feature, the comparable search, which will bring up properties similar to the address I've just typed in. Now that I'm on the search page, I can see the default search criteria that one-click comparable search will bring up. It looks for listings within a quarter-mile radius of the subject property. The status of those listings will either be active, pending, or closed within the last year. And it will only search for properties that have the exact same amount of bedrooms as the subject property does. If the default search criteria doesn't fit in how I normally look for comparable listings, I can change what the default is. To do that, I'll go to the menu. I'm looking for where it says Preferences, and then I want General Preferences. In the General Preferences page, I'm looking for the tab for Comparables. Now I can start making changes to those default search criteria. I can switch up the search radius, make that a little larger. The field for price percentage adjustment. I can look for listings that are within 5% less in price from my subject property. I can come over here to the More field, look for listings that are within 10% more in price than my subject property. If I leave this as 0, it will show me listings that are the same price as my subject property and that are within 5% less of my subject property. I can do similar things to the bedroom field, bathrooms, square footage, and lot sizes. Listing statuses, I can change the status that it will show me. So right now it has active, pending, and closed. I can add incoming soon or any other status that I want. When I have all these default settings set to my liking, I can go ahead and click on save. And that way, the next time I run a comparable search, it will show me properties using that search criteria. We have already seen where to access the one-click comparable search from the quick launch bar. You can also access that comparable search when you're looking at a listing and looking at the detail tab. You'll now have that option for search comparables, and that will use the exact same criteria that I just made. So there's my new updated criteria. You will also have an option to run that one-click comparable search from the Flexmls mobile app. If you haven't already checked out the bell feature in Flexmls, you'll now have this little bell option here on the right, and you can see any recent news Flexmls has come out with. So here is their write-up of the new one-click comparable search if you want any additional information on what I just showed you. That is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and keep an eye out for more tips and tricks videos in the future.